A 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello friends, and welcome back to Swift Guitar Lessons for another acoustic blues guitar tutorial. In today's session, I'll be showing you a very fun way of navigating through a 12-bar blues in the key of E using just one single chord shape and your Travis fingerpicking pattern. I got all the tabs available for you at patreon.com/swiftlessons to help you with your study. Now, let's get started. Okay, a close look at the fretboard and also my pick in hand, getting started with section 1 of this lesson. In this section, we're going to learn how to perform an entire 1-4-5 blues progression using just one chord shape. And you may recognize this position as being your D7 chord shape transposed to the key of E, A, and B. Okay, so let's take a closer look at that first position, the E7 chord shape. I have my pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the D string that's playing the root E. And the ring finger is on the 4th fret of the G string, that's going to be the 5th scale interval. The middle finger is on the B string 3rd fret, playing that dominant 7. And the pinky is going to be on the 4th fret of the high E string, playing that major 3rd for an E7 chord. Now, if I take this chord shape up to the 7th fret position, don't change a thing about it, it becomes A7. And if I take this chord up a whole step from there, I have the 5 chord B7. So a 1, a 4, and a 5, and we can check and make sure that's true by using our major scale on the D string starting from E. Here's the 1, our root. Traveling up the major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, our A7, the 4 chord. And going up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B7, our 5 chord. Okay, now that you've learned how to perform a 1-4-5, using just that dominant 7 chord shape, we're going to apply it to a 12-bar blues. So let's review that very important chord progression. You'll have 16 beats on the 1 chord E7, 8 beats on the 4 chord A7, back to that 1 chord E7 for 8 beats, then all the way up here to the 9th fret position, the B7 chord for 4 beats, then down to the 4 chord, A7 for 4 beats, and then back to the 1 chord for 6 beats, and then 2 beats up here for a turnaround on the 5 chord B7. Okay, so 16, 8, 8, 4, 4, 6, 2. Okay, now let's perform that entire 12-bar blues, just strumming. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, A7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, E7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, B7. 1, 2, 3, 4, A7. 2, 3, and back home to the 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B7 to complete an entire 12-bar. Okay, great work everybody. You have that dominant 7 chord shape being applied to the entire 12-bar blues. Now you're ready for section 2 of this lesson. We're going to apply a very basic Travis finger style pattern to that entire 12-bar blues. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... Okay, so we're going to be applying the same exact finger picking pattern to each of the chords in that 12 bar. Starting with the E7 chord, again, real slow, it's going to sound like this. Okay, and the fingers are controlling specific strings. The thumb is controlling the D and the G string, the pointer finger controls the B string, and the middle finger controls the high E string. We have 4 strings, 2 are on the outside and 2 are on the inside. So the pattern is going to be double, those 2 outside strings, then inside with the thumb and the pointer finger, then outside, in. Double, inside, outside, in. D and high E, G and B, D, E, and complete the pattern on the G string. We need to do that 4 times on the E7 before bringing it up to the 4 chord. 2 times. Then back to the 1. 2 times. The B7 chord once, the A7 once, and then back to the E7 once, then 1/2. Okay, so that last measure there is E7 to B7 turnaround. So we have double, inside, outside, in, going up to that B7 chord. Then that'll tell the audience, okay, it's time to restart. You need to practice this very, very slowly, get the muscle memory for it. Once you get it fast, it sounds very cool. And this is something that is very useful for jamming underneath of a shuffle. So if you're in a full band arrangement, sometimes it can be difficult to find exactly where you're supposed to sit in the mix. And my advice for all of my students is that you want to try to stay in your own sonic space. So if one guitar player is shuffling, let him have the low end. All right, maybe another player is strumming, and then underneath of all that, if there's still space for it, you can throw in this finger picking pattern. And it will work in a variety of different genres, not just blues. Okay, tremendous work everybody. You have that dominant 7 chord shape, doing a lot of work, taking you through the full 12-bar blues, and you're applying your Travis finger picking pattern to that entire progression. Now we're jumping into section 3 of this lesson, advanced embellishments. So in this final section, I'm going to show you a more advanced version of what we just did. It's going to utilize a response picking pattern, a walk-up transition, a chromatic descent between the 5 chord and the 4 chord, and also a ragtime-inspired turnaround. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to get started by demonstrating this for you at full speed. Then I'll break it down for you nice and slow. It's going to sound like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we already have our basic pattern. Now I'm going to show you a response, so call and response. The response pattern is going to sound like this. Real slow. Okay, so that was the outside strings, double, D string and high E, the B string, the G string, the high E string, then in between, that D string comes back, then B string, G string. All right, and it has to kind of roll with that kind of triplet feel. Just like that. And generally speaking, that's going to follow the first pattern. So again, it's call and response. So we have pattern 1 over E7. Pattern 1 again. And if I wasn't going to do a walk-up transition, I'd do that response pattern again. But what I'm going to do instead is that walk-up. So we're going to start pattern number 1, then play 5th fret D string, 6th fret D string, and and then apply that exact same finger picking style to the A7 chord. Okay, so pattern 1, then pattern 2. So far we have. Alright, then I'll go back to the E7 chord. The call pattern, then the response pattern. Alright, then I'm going to do the call pattern on B7, exactly what we did before. But I'm going to throw in a walk-in transition, descending transition down to the 4 chord. So, on the B7 chord, double inside, outside, then go down with the chord 1/2 step, and strike the G string and the high E string together. Then the response pattern over A7. And then finally, we're going to get into a very cool ragtime inspired turnaround. It's going to sound like this, real slow. One more time. Such a cool technique there. Okay, so grab your E7 dominant 7 chord shape. You're gonna go double inside, and then the right hand's not gonna change. You're just gonna bring the root up a 1/2 step and turn this into F diminished. Okay, so. But I am gonna grab the B string at the end this time. Okay. Then I'm gonna go to a chord shape that's new. This is a B7 chord shape. It's based off of your B7 bar chord shape, okay? So this shape, I am barring the D string, G string, and B string, 4th fret, and I have my middle finger on the 5th fret of the high E string, grabbing that dominant 7, okay? B7 chord. Here, you can play the response pattern. Okay, if it's the end of the tune, you can retardando, and get back to the 1 chord, E7. Okay, so now let's play through that entire routine at a very slow tempo. After several repetitions over the course of a few sessions, try to shoot towards playing along with my first demonstration at full speed. Okay, so, getting started with our E7 chord, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright everyone, thanks so much for checking out this acoustic blues guitar lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much to my supporters at patreon.com/swiftLessons. Hope you're enjoying the extra resources. I got many more videos coming up, so keep checking back. Please subscribe, please share. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.